The Ganymede Visualizer plugin is a real-time audio reactive visualizer for your DAW. Once installed, I'll start by placing the plugin on a track with a simple synth patch and press play. Once audio is playing, the visualization will immediately start up and we can begin tuning the visual. You can open the configuration options by either double-clicking the plugin window, pressing the O key, or mousing over the plugin and clicking Customize. The visual consists of 3 bands, each mapped to different frequency ranges of your audio. You can control the colors of each band individually, either by cycling through the factory presets or using the color sliders. Any of these bands can also be turned on or off at any time in the band visibility section. We can adjust the presence of each band in the band strength section. Higher values will make the visual thicker, while lower values make the band less prominent. The size of each band is initially driven by the gain of your input audio, but we can make further adjustments in the band's gain section. Adjusting these sliders will allow you to control how large or small each band will appear. You can adjust them all together with the global slider, or you can choose to adjust each band independently. The band spread section allows you to widen the appearance of each band. Since the visual is partially driven by the stereo field of your audio, this feature can be very useful for mono signals. Increasing the spread of bands allows for a more interesting visual when your audio has a narrow stereo field. The appearance section allows us to alter how the visual is displayed within the plugin window. When Make Square is checked, the visual will always be symmetrical across the vertical and horizontal axes, even when resizing the plugin window. However, if we uncheck the Make Square option, the visualization will stretch to fit the current size of the window. The padding slider can be used to control how the visual behaves along the edges of the plugin. With positive values, the visual clips before the edges of the window and forms its own border. On the other hand, choosing a negative value will allow the visual to extend beyond the boundaries of the window entirely. The plugin comes with a number of factory presets to help get you started, but you can create and use your own presets as well. You can create your own preset by clicking the Save button at the top of the configuration window. To use that preset in another session, you can click the Load button to select the file. When changing to a new preset, all the visual's values will update. However, if you only want to change the colors of the bands, you can select the Lock Non-Color Band Values checkbox. When this is selected, loading a preset will not update the values of the band gains, band strength, or band spreads. To create even more stylistic movement and variation in your plugin, you can take advantage of your DAW's automation features to drive the visualizer. Here, I've set up a simple drum loop in Ableton. I've placed an envelope follower on the kick track, and have mapped it to multiple parameters within my Ganymede Visualizer instance. Now, the volume of the kick is being used to automatically alter the visual, as you can see from the slider movements in the plugin's configuration window. That wraps up the overview of the Ganymede Visualizer plugin. Visit Tuneform.com to get the plugin and start using it in your own sessions today.